The final goodbye between Elvis and Linda Thompson. A flashback to November of 1976, 9 months before Elvis Presley's passing in August of 1977. Linda said in an interview, in September of 1976, Elvis flew her out to San Francisco to see a concert. But in the hotel room that they were staying, Linda Thompson had a very serious conversation with Elvis. Listen to Linda as she explains what happened that day in 1976 and how it started.
So it's like the old song, I Left My Heart in San Francisco by Tony Bennett. I think about that every time I hear that song because the last time I saw Elvis alive, he was playing the Cow Palace. And he said, honey, I know you'd probably like to go back and visit with your family. Why don't you go back to Memphis? I brought the plane in from Memphis and it's going to take back tomorrow. And I said, really? You brought the plane in just for me? And he said, yeah, sweetheart. Thought maybe you'd like to visit your family. And I said, yeah, I would. That's fine. But I'm sure you didn't bring the plane in just for me. Are you sure you didn't bring another girl in from Memphis? No, honey, I wouldn't do that. And it was just, I remember like looking into his gorgeous blue eyes, and he was so sincere and just lying lying through his teeth. Like this time I made the decision that I would leave Graceland. I did, but for that moment, but I just didn't want to live like that anymore.
Linda was deeply in love with Elvis, and they were together for almost 5 years. And Linda took really good care of Elvis. But one day she just had enough. And when Linda walked out of that hotel room that day in 1976, she really didn't think that that would be the final goodbye between her and Elvis. But really it was. And soon after the breakup, Elvis moved on to Ginger Alden. Elvis only went with the girl for 5 years. And after that, he would move on.